Far beneath the shifting sands of time, a battle has begun, and a hero has been born. He is brave. He is powerful. He is a whole new kind of hero. Prepare for an immortal adventure.
Hey guys, and welcome to our review of Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. Now this is a rather old game going back to 2003 or 4, one of them. But this game was released for the PS2, the original Xbox, and the GameCube. I'm sure it was released on the PC, I'm not sure. But this game is really good. Like, I remember playing this years ago, and it's still good now. For the time, the graphics are quite nice because they're just nice graphics for the time. And yeah, the story in this is the main center stage, and spoiler alert if you want to play this but you never really got a chance or you missed it. Well, the story is it's based on Egyptian and eternal mythology, and it's set in a world in the time of like Egypt when demigods once roamed the earth, and it's about two demigods by the name of Sphinx and Horus, and they are told to retrieve the sword of Osiris, which happens to be their father. But at the time, they get Horus gets greedy and tries to run for the sword, but he gets killed in the process, or as we made to think. And Sphinx retrieves the sword, and therefore he goes on this massive adventure, and it somehow gets wound up into the future where Egypt has a new ruler, Tutankhamun, and he gets involved in the whole war between Set and that. And it's all about retrieving 4 sacred crowns that Set wants, and it's very slow. That's all I've got to say. The story is slow, the game is slow, but it picks up better. The pacing is good. It's slow pacing, makes you want to see more and know more about the lore of the game. But the only thing is, the reason it's slow is that you start off with virtually nothing. Until you get the sword, it starts to pick up a bit more. Then once you get the shield, it gets a bit better. But once you learn how to double jump, and like when you get the blowpipes and all the other items, it just gets a lot better and you start to have more fun. Like, not to say you won't have fun when you first start off, it's just that it's slow in a regard. It rewards you for playing longer than playing, like, it's a difficult game too, like, don't get me wrong, it's not an easy game. It's like a game that, like, this is from back in the era when it required you to have skill just to complete the whole game. And this game, it's not difficult because it wants it to be difficult. It's difficult because it's a good difficulty. It wants to challenge you. It's got all these massive puzzles in it that regard to, like, they're just really clever, thought out puzzles, and that's the great thing about it. And like, there's a whole sections of the game just dedicated to puzzles, which is when you get to play as the Cursed Mummy, or Prince Tutankhamun, usually in the castle of Uruk, which is the former palace of Ra, but also been taken over by Set. And because Set has taken in Tutankhamun, because he mummified him, and because Sphinx can bring back his soul with a economic jar that could hold the soul of a person, it lets him to bring him back so he can help him retrieve stuff in the castle, because you can't really approach the castle without being killed. So it's like it's most of them, like the mummy. He's what the funniest part of this game, because some of the noises he makes and the grunts and just the situations he gets stuck in is just laugh out loud funny at times, because he's virtually invincible. Like, he gets squashed, burnt, electrocuted, and he still doesn't die. It's more of a thing to help you to solve puzzles. It's just really cool. And I'm not sure if I have anything else to talk about. Sphinx, the gameplay is more like Zelda in a way, because it's like you go dungeons and solve puzzles and you have combat. The combat's not a lot, but once it pops up, it's challenging and fun. That's the great, and at least it's not Dark Souls difficulty when it just wants to make you angry. But this game is good and is hard in a good way, and it's just one more go. It's got that massive, like, it's got so much lore, and just I'm surprised they haven't remade it or made a sequel for it, which it really needs, because it ended in a like it's sort of a to be continued ending, and it was like, oh, okay, so we're kind of expecting a sequel, but they never did. Also, another thing about this game, there is no voice acting at all. It's all like text based and just reading, and just some noises and grunts and type noises, but that's understandable. It's sort of going down more of the direction of Zelda or something like that. And yeah, the character design is really good. And the areas are just amazing. This is one of the games why I want to be a concept artist. Just the concept art of this game, and just the different areas, they just look unreal, and it makes you just believe that you're in this world. Same with the music. The music was very sexy in a way, because it's just, it makes you feel deeper. It makes you go deeper into the Egyptian fantasy world, and the music, like, oh it's just awesome. And yeah, it's one of those games with like one of the greatest soundtracks you'd ever heard. I'd say it's better than most games today. But yeah, but the only bad thing about this is the load times. The load times can be rather long, but at the time you can probably understand that because of the hardware. But yeah, that's not too much to really worry about. Just the load times on some things are still a bit crappy, but that's alright. But this is a really great game, and like there's hardly any glitches, and there's no problem besides from the load time. But anyways, I still think this game is brilliant, and it hasn't, like, time has not killed it. It'd still be it'd be great if someone remade it or whatever, and I'll give this 10 out of 10. It's bloody amazing, and it should be experienced by everyone. And if you like this review, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you guys, and have a good one.